There is a specific individual whose consciousness remains fixed upon you at all times. I am speaking about a connection that transcends the mundane and touches upon the profound nature of your soul. This is not a superficial infatuation or a fleeting whim that will dissipate with the setting sun. This person is entirely consumed by the memory of your essence. They find themselves revisiting your photographs, replaying precious moments in their mind, and experiencing sensations so visceral and intense that they struggle to articulate them clearly. They possess a deep, intuitive knowing that interacting with your energy causes a seismic shift within their very core. Something dormant within them has been awakened by your presence, and Spirit is highlighting this transformation for your personal enlightenment right now. The love currently manifesting in your life is not designed to diminish your spirit or shatter your confidence. It is not the type of relationship that leaves you awake at 3 in the morning, questioning your intrinsic value or worth. Rather, this is a love that functions as a structural anchor, designed to hold you together through life's trials. It is a presence that makes you feel completely whole and centered within your own skin. This connection will never demand that you reduce your brilliance or shrink your personality to accommodate someone else's narrow perception of who you should be. Instead, this love will meet you precisely where you are and celebrate every facet of your beautiful, complex existence with total and complete devotion. Beyond the initial attraction, this person is actively preparing their spirit for your arrival. They are currently engaged in a period of intense personal learning and development. They are quietly gathering the emotional fortitude required to step into your path and face you with the full weight of their vulnerability and truth. Spirit has illuminated for me that the timing for this encounter is far closer than your analytical mind might perceive. The universe has been orchestrating this alignment across various lifetimes, meticulously setting the stage for your eventual reunion. Everything is currently falling into place with divine precision. Whether you are currently single, deep in a healing phase, or merely hoping for clarity, this message has arrived in your life today for a profound and necessary reason. I invite you to remain present with me as we traverse this guidance. What Spirit has revealed in this reading will help clarify many of the questions that have been circulating in your mind. My name is David, and I welcome you to Hidden Hope Tarot. We operate as a collective here, and today I am acting as your guide to interpret the messages from the higher realms. Let us peer deeper into the cards together. Spirit, please reveal the truths that need to be understood by the collective. The first image manifesting in the ether is that of a heart tethered to a key. I want you to sit with this imagery as it holds significant weight regarding the current state of your spiritual journey and your personal romantic prospects. Consider the implications of a heart with a key. This symbol suggests a profound truth. Someone currently holds the key to your heart, or perhaps you possess the key that unlocks their own. This is not a surface-level interaction or a stroke of random luck. It is an orchestrated meeting curated by the divine. The message vibrating through this energy is one of homecoming, of finally meeting the person you were destined to encounter, and of opening your heart to receive the love you have long deserved. You are approaching a period of profound union with someone who has the unique capacity to make your heart flutter in ways you may have previously thought impossible or lost to time. Perhaps your heart has been shielded for an extended period. Maybe your past experiences have taught you that love is often fragile, that it does not always endure, and that the individuals you trusted with your vulnerability were not always careful with it. Consequently, you have become exceptionally protective of your inner sanctuary. You have been highly selective, standing guard at the gates of your own heart to ensure that only the most deserving energy is permitted to enter. Spirit acknowledges the validity of this journey and honors the boundaries you have constructed to protect your light. However, the message currently radiating through is that this specific individual carries the necessary key, and they are approaching with authentic intent. This person does not intend to force their way through your defenses. They do not wish to breach your walls without your explicit consent or invitation. Instead, they operate with a resonant frequency that inspires you to open the door of your own volition. The love that is approaching you is defined by the term unconditional. It is vital to clarify what this means, as the word is frequently misused in modern discourse. Unconditional love does not merely imply that someone loves you despite your perceived flaws. True, unconditional love means that they cherish you in a way that requires zero performance, no shrinking of your identity, and absolutely no need for you to earn their affection through labor or constant proving. This love will encourage you to cherish yourself even more deeply than you currently do. It will leave you feeling unified and whole rather than fragmented or exhausted by the effort of trying to maintain a facade for someone else. This love serves as a foundational pillar that grounds you during turbulent times, reminding you of your true identity whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed. One of the most prominent qualities of this connection is an undeniable, raw passion. There is a magnetic attraction present here, the kind that creates a palpable tension, even before a single word has been spoken. When you enter a room together, you will instinctively feel a pull, as if gravity is bending to bring your attention toward one another. This individual is not shy regarding their internal state. Their love language is highly expressive and undeniably physical. It may manifest in the way they lock eyes with you across a crowded room, the way they reach out to touch your arm, or the consistent effort they make to ensure their presence is felt in your life. You will never be left guessing about your position in their world. They will provide consistent, steady reassurance, proving through their actions that you are deeply wanted and valued. Furthermore, they feel a strong, inherent need to protect you. This insight came through with significant force. Regardless of external pressures, this person is prepared to stand as a fierce guardian of your shared connection. They are arriving with their complete truth, prepared to face you with vulnerability. They desire to confess everything they have kept buried beneath the surface. Their goal is to honor your presence and protect the bond you are beginning to form. They are committed to doing whatever lies within their power to solidify this love, to ensure its longevity, and to help it flourish into a garden of experiences that neither of you has encountered before. We are looking at a process of relationship evolution, deep healing, and significant inner child growth. Things are going to blossom for you in ways that might initially surprise you, because this connection is fundamentally transformational in its ultimate design and purpose. This person is destined to influence your life in a profound way. They will not erase the person you have worked so hard to become. Rather, they will expand your capacity for joy and self-expression. A genuine shift is on the horizon. Your life trajectory may take a significant turn, leading to personal evolution that you might not have envisioned previously. You will grow, and they will grow alongside you in perfect synchronization. This is the hallmark of two individuals who have completed their internal work, healed their ancestral wounds, released what no longer served their highest good, and are now prepared to unite to build a reality based on shared values and authentic, heart-centered commitment to one another. You already possess a complete, beautiful soul, but this person will act as a mirror that reflects your greatness back to you, helping you feel more whole than you have ever felt in your entire life. This is a significant statement, as Spirit indicates that you have traveled a remarkably difficult road on your own to reach this point. Some of you may already be acquainted with this individual. They may currently exist within your peripheral vision or orbit in some capacity. If this is the case, Spirit confirms that they are preparing to make a significant move. They want to initiate a fresh dialogue and fundamentally alter the dynamic of your current interaction to something much more meaningful and open. Here is an intriguing detail that surfaced during the reading. You are currently residing in a state of self-possession. You are genuinely enjoying the solitude and the richness of your own energy. You are not trapped in a cycle of desperate searching or waiting anxiously for external validation. You are busy living your life, and that energy of contentment and self-reliance is exactly what acts as a magnet, drawing this person to you. They are actively seeking a way to capture your attention and enter your life more deeply. Spirit shows me that they may attempt to reach you through a mutual connection, a friend or a shared social circle, to engineer an opportunity to be in your presence. They want to find a moment where they can isolate you and have your undivided attention. When you are among friends or family, they can clearly see that you are the light within the room. They desire to step into that light, not to dim it, but to stand beside it in solidarity and adoration. This person is determined to pursue you, and the word relentless appears repeatedly in this reading. They are not the type to surrender at the first sign of hesitation or distance. However, please understand that this is not motivated by desperation or force. There is a deep, inherent grace to their pursuit, accompanied by a quiet, steady dignity that commands respect. They believe in the validity of their internal experience, and they are willing to exercise patience. They are prepared to put in the necessary work to demonstrate, through consistent, long-term action, that their intentions regarding you are serious and genuine. Abundance is currently surrounding your energetic field. It is crucial that you maintain a positive mindset, as your thoughts are acting as blueprints for your reality. You have the power to manifest exactly what you desire. Spirit urges you to remain in a state of gratitude, as the frequency you are currently holding is exceptionally magnetic. This person can sense your aura from a distance, feeling an unexplainable, profound pull that defies rational logic. You possess a specific quality they desire, and it is not a material possession. It is the very essence of your being, the light you emanate, and the high frequency at which you operate. They recognize that this is something rare and genuinely good, and they are desperate to be in your proximity because being near you makes them feel a sense of peace they have not experienced in a very long time. Whenever you smile, this person experiences a significant shift in their internal landscape. They feel light, optimistic, and hopeful. Something about your specific energy triggers that elusive, butterfly-filled sensation, and they are finding themselves magnetically drawn to chase that feeling, believing it to be a key to their own happiness. Spirit is also bringing forward a crucial message regarding karmic relationships. It is important that you listen carefully to this. This individual may have navigated several challenging karmic connections in their past, relationships that were marked by turbulence and that triggered the old wounds they needed to resolve. The message here is one of completion. Both of you have navigated the fire of those karmic cycles and emerged on the other side, refined, and stronger. You have both successfully learned your lessons, released the people who no longer supported your growth, and cleared the slate. The universe declares that you are both finally ready. You have arrived at the same destination at the same moment. They are approaching quickly now. They possess an intense desire to love, cherish, and protect you. They want to construct a stable future with you. They find themselves constantly returning to your image, whether through physical photographs or the vivid memories they harbor, feeling a wave of nostalgia. They feel something so deep and familiar that they cannot quite label it. There is a strong suggestion of past life connections here. Some of you will feel this resonance intensely. When this person looks at you, they experience a profound sense of belonging, a familiarity that defies the actual amount of time you have known each other in this current lifetime. This suggests that across many lifetimes, your souls have sought each other out. You may have walked paths together, loved one another in other forms, and supported each other through various eras of history. This explains why, upon seeing you, they feel as though they have known you for an eternity. That is the source of the magnetic pull that feels so undeniable. Your soul recognizes theirs long before your logical mind has the chance to analyze the situation. There is also information coming through regarding empaths and their tendency to fall into narcissistic traps. Some of you have a history of attracting individuals who were inherently misaligned with your path. You may have encountered people who drained your resources, both emotional and spiritual, keeping you in perpetual cycles of confusion. Perhaps you found yourself repeating a painful paradigm that took immense courage to identify and even more strength to finally break. But you did the work. You established firm boundaries. You learned to guard your precious energy, and you developed self-care practices that were entirely self-taught. This person observes all of this about you. They feel a profound sense of admiration for your resilience. They understand what you have endured, and they hold you in the highest regard for the wisdom you have gained through those difficult experiences. There may be an individual from your past who is contemplating a return to your life. Spirit is showing me that this new person, the one currently entering your orbit, is observing this potential interference very closely. They are protective and fully prepared to hold their ground. Should anyone attempt to disrupt the foundation you two are currently building, do not interpret this as toxic possessiveness. This is love manifesting in its most protective and noble form. It is the action of someone who cares so deeply about your well-being that the mere prospect of someone causing you harm or confusion triggers a protective fierceness that occasionally even surprises them. This individual has spent a significant amount of time concealing their true feeling, perhaps due to the fear of rejection or uncertainty regarding how you might receive their confession. However, they are reaching a breaking point. They are emotionally exhausted from the charade of pretending that their feelings for you are casual. They are ready to step into the light and speak their truth. They want to abandon the performative indifference they have maintained and stand before you to declare exactly how they feel. Spirit confirms that this moment is arriving. That conversation is imminent. A new chapter is commencing, and it will feel like an ascent, as though you are rising into the life you have awaited. This person has been doing their research, and you might find this detail quite interesting. If you share mutual connections, they have likely been speaking with those individuals to better understand your interests, your joys, and your boundaries. They want to know what makes you illuminate, what you find important, and what you dislike. Their goal is to approach you with the utmost care and consideration. They do not wish to utter the wrong word or create a poor first impression, because you have already impressed them deeply. They are acting with extreme deliberation, recognizing the rare treasure that you are, and wanting to ensure they do not jeopardize their opportunity to be close to you. Communication is certainly on the way. You should anticipate receiving a text message, a call, or some other form of digital or personal outreach. You will hear from this person soon, as Spirit is very clear on this development. They genuinely miss the sound of your voice. There is something unique about your cadence, the way you express your thoughts, and the specific way you communicate that captivates them entirely. You could engage in conversation with this person for hours on end, and it would feel like a mere moment. There is an effortless quality to the connection between you, where both speech and comfortable silence feel perfectly natural and deeply harmonious. They have formulated a plan to win your heart, and they are taking calculated, deliberate steps toward that goal. Some of you will discover that this person possesses a highly creative or artistic side, which they will channel into the way they approach you. They will not be mundane. They will infuse thought, intention, and soul into every interaction. Furthermore, there is a powerful healing energy surrounding this individual. They may be involved in a healing profession, or they might simply possess an innately nurturing spirit. The message from the divine is that both of you have the capacity to heal one another through the power of your love and the consistency of your presence. Your love is perceived as being fundamentally pure and authentic in a way that is increasingly rare in this world. That purity will act as a medicine for deep-seated wounds that have been festering for longer than either of you cares to admit. You are the color in their world. You are the element that makes their existence appear vivid and alive. Without your presence, they feel as though they are merely existing in a grayscale world, going through the motions without true meaning. They are ready to cease that cycle of apathy. They have adopted a new perspective, and they are committed to aligning their frequency with yours. They are working on grounding themselves, stabilizing their internal state, and composing their life, so that when they finally stand before you, they appear as their most honest and best version of themselves. This is a classic power couple dynamic. It is the type of union where both individuals radiate strength, grace, and an almost regal energy in the way they navigate the world. You are going to be absolutely extraordinary together. This person already possesses the vision to see what you could build. They already recognize the potential of the life that is possible when two people who have finished their individual healing work finally meet and choose to proceed forward as a unified force. Before our time concludes, there are a few essential points I want to leave you with from this reading. First, prioritize trusting your own energy. Whatever you have been radiating into the universe is currently yielding results. The magnetic aura that has been identified for you today is not a random occurrence. It is the direct consequence of the difficult conscious choices you have made for your own well-being. Every boundary you established, every toxic cycle you walked away from, and every morning you decided to show up for yourself, even when you were depleted, is what people feel when they are drawn to you. That is the high frequency you currently inhabit. Do not allow anyone to talk you out of your self-worth. Do not diminish your light or suppress your personality to make someone else feel more comfortable or secure. Second, maintain a sense of patience, but stay consistently open. This person is moving toward you with deliberate intention, but they are also exercising extreme caution. They do not want to jeopardize this connection. by moving too hastily. If you sense someone in your life circling you with a new, distinct energy, I urge you to pay attention. Do not do this from a place of desperation or overthinking, but with a calm, conscious awareness. Sometimes, the love we have been seeking does not arrive with loud fanfare or public announcements. Sometimes, the most significant love enters your life quietly, perhaps through a simple text message, a brief conversation, or a shared moment that might appear mundane on the surface, but, in reality, shift something within your soul permanently. Third, continue the work of releasing your past. Spirit was remarkably clear regarding the necessity of clearing out old karmic cycles in this reading. The diligence you have shown in letting go of individuals and patterns that were not aligned with your highest self is the direct catalyst for the doors that are opening for you. Now, do not be tempted to invite the past back into your present life, no matter how familiar it may feel to you. Familiarity is never a substitute for true alignment. You have traveled too far and overcome too many obstacles to regress into old habits. The universe has been setting this specific outcome for you across various lifetimes, through lessons, growth, and the complex series of events that brought you to exactly where you are sitting in this moment. Spirit wants you to understand that you are not merely waiting for something uncertain. You are actively moving toward a destiny that has already been decided at a higher, more evolved level of consciousness. You must trust in that process. You have reached this point because you were ready, and the universe is ready to reward your faith. If this reading has resonated with your personal journey, I would love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what specific elements stood out to you, which parts of the message felt as though they were tailored specifically to your life, and what moment in this reading made you feel a sense of clarity or sudden recognition. Your feedback and personal stories genuinely mean a great deal to me, and I deeply enjoy reading about how these messages manifest in your lives. Sharing your experiences adds a layer of depth to our community that is truly beautiful to witness and provides collective strength to everyone reading. If you have been traversing a particularly difficult time and you felt seen, validated, or understood in any portion of what was shared today, please feel free to drop that below. The collective energy within our community always adds a unique, powerful dimension to these readings. We are all learning and growing together, and your openness creates a space of healing for others who may be passing through the same challenges. I am grateful for your presence here, for the trust you place in these readings, and for your willingness to engage with the messages that Spirit is attempting to deliver to your heart. At this time, take great care of yourself, guard your personal energy, and always remember that you are loved and appreciated far more deeply than you are currently able to comprehend. Your journey is valid, your struggles are part of a larger plan, and your capacity to love is a divine gift. Stay aligned with your highest self, keep your heart open, and trust that the universe is working on your behalf. There is beauty in the patience you have shown, and there is immense power in the self-love you have cultivated. Everything you have been through has led you to this moment of potential, and I am honored to walk a portion of this path with you. As you step away from this reading, carry the knowledge that you are a powerful creator. You have the ability to shape your own reality through the choices you make every single day. Continue to set your boundaries, continue to hold your standard high, and continue to trust the whispers of your intuition. The person who is coming into your life is a reflection of the love you have finally chosen to give to yourself. Embrace that truth, nurture it within your soul, and prepare to welcome the abundance that is currently finding its way to your doorstep. You are, in every sense of the word, ready for what comes next, and you deserve every ounce of the happiness that is headed toward you. Finally, I want to leave you with a reminder about your inherent worth. You are not a project to be fixed or a puzzle to be solved. You are a complete being capable of deep connection and profound impact on those around you. The love you have for yourself is the foundation upon which all other relationships will be built. When you treat yourself with the dignity and respect that you demand from others, you create an energetic boundary that naturally filters out those who are not meant to be in your life. This is the secret to healthy, fulfilling relationships, and you are living proof that it works. Stay radiant, stay hopeful, and know that you are deeply, unconditionally loved. The journey ahead is one of joy, growth, and deep, soul-level connection. Do not allow the shadows of your past to darken the path that lies before you. You have done the hard work, you have faced the fire, and you have come out the other side as a more resilient, more compassionate version of yourself. This is the version of you that is ready for this level of connection. Trust that the timing is perfect, that the universe is in control, and that all the pieces are falling exactly into their correct places. You are the architect of your own destiny, and you are building a beautiful, lasting legacy of love and light. May you continue to walk with confidence, knowing that you are never truly alone in your experiences. The lessons you have learned are tools for your future, and the strength you have built is your greatest asset. Keep your focus on the present moment, for that is where your power resides. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do, and that everything is unfolding as it should. Your story is far from finished, and the next chapter is going to be filled with the depth, passion, and true, heart-centered love that you have so long desired. Love and light to you as you continue your path. May you find peace in the knowing that you are protected, supported, and guided by the divine energy that flows through all things. Your heart is an open book, and the story being written within it is one of hope, transformation, and ultimate reunion. Keep your spirit bright, keep your heart soft, and continue to move forward with the faith that the universe is aligning the circumstances of your life to bring you the happiness you have earned. You are a treasure, and you are worthy of all the good things that are currently manifesting in your life.